Who has the first one? Right here in the middle. Go ahead and just speak loudly. So.
Jason Marks, 730, the Elmton Huntsville. What's with the dog?
Okay, so basically the dog represents my little cousin that was murdered. It's an unsolved homicide. And it's basically just shedding light on his name and keeping his memory alive.
Okay, on your right against the wall, please.
Michael Bratton from Saturday Down South. I heard an interview with Coach Morse this year about you moving inside to defensive tackle, and basically I think it was before you decided on whether to come back or go to the NFL, and he said he advised you to don't come back if you don't buy in. He said you have bought in. Can you talk about that conversation you had with Coach Morse?
Pretty straightforward. He was basically like, if you're not going to buy in, you should go ahead and go. If you feel like this is not the position or things like that, you're not going to be a leader on this team, you should just, you know what I'm saying, go to the NFL and take your talents. Go ahead and cash in. I felt like I could be all of that. I could be a leader on this team, buy into the position, buy into the weight game, and everything like that. So I came back.
To your left over here, standing up.
Sheldon Haygood with WBRC here in Birmingham. You mentioned the doll and the family member, but why that particular doll? Does that represent something, or is his name that, or what?
No, not at all. This doll is just, I like Chucky, so, you know, that's why I got Chucky. I didn't think to get Annabelle or nothing like that.
To your right on the second row.
Soraya Ponder, Tuscaloosa News.
Yes, ma'am.
Building off of another question that was previously asked, how was the transition going from outside to inside?
Yes, ma'am. It wasn't too hard. It was just basically gaining weight. I played inside my freshman year, so I was at 3 Tech in the previous defense. We was in the 4-3. So it wasn't too hard to go ahead and go back for my senior year. And last year I played some inside as well. I played both inside and outside, so it's not going to be a tough transition at all.
Right here in the middle, third row.
Chad was saying I think there's 52 total freshmen. When you think of a number that astronomical, what comes to mind?
I don't know how many freshman people come in every year. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a big number. I don't remember how many my class had, but I can tell you they filled with talent. It's a lot of them, and they ready to work. They've been working. They hungry. You could see it in their eyes, man. They just want to be great, and I love seeing it.
Okay, right here in the middle. Go ahead.
Is Arkansas slept on?
I wouldn't say so much slept on. It's understandable. We were 2-10 last year, so if we were 2-10, why would you expect us to be anything better? You know, so I can't be upset that we 2-10. We made the bed. We're gonna lay in it. We've been laying in it, and now it's time to get up out of it.
Again on the second row here, to your right.
Hey, being a leader on this team, what identity are you guys going for this season on defense?
Just basically working, making sure that we make the plays that we're supposed to make and make some of the plays that we're not supposed to make, making plays, just attacking, being aggressive, and not giving up points. That's basically that's all I can say. Like we just working.
We have a few more minutes. Rick Kate, right here in the third row.
I asked you earlier in the breakout about the younger players. Can you just talk a little bit more about maybe some of the, not many of the freshmen, but some of the other younger defensive linemen that are coming up?
So some of the younger ones that are coming up probably would be like Isaiah Nichols. You can see him through summer. He's been changing his body. He's been changing his work ethic. Like he's always been hard, but he's been going harder. Like you can tell he's ready to work. You can tell he's ready to put the finished product on Saturdays.
To your right against the wall again.
I know this offseason, Coach Morris took away all the players' gears, all the coaches' gears. It made you guys earn everything, I think even the locker room. Can you talk about that and just the fact that do you think that really motivated you guys to work harder this offseason?
Most definitely. When you strip to something you're so used to, it brings something else out of you. It's basically every matters. Every rep, every second, every minute, every team meeting, every skills and drills, everything matters. So you need to attack everything. And when they took you out of your clothes, it basically was humbling you. And some people were opposed to it, but they started understanding like it was needed. When you 2 and 10, you don't deserve gear. You deserve what you get. And we got what we deserved. And now we worked for something else and we earned what we deserve now.
Again, right here to your left.
So what's been the biggest difference with Kenny Ingram, and how has he impacted? What does he do anything different than John Scott did?
The biggest thing is basically just letting us be a little more mobile, being able to pop it from, you hear him say all the time, pop it. It's from, you can go from B to A gap to the opposite A gap. Just being mobile and making sure that you and the other defensive tackle are in alignment with each other and making sure you guys are feeding off each other and playing off each other so you guys can make play and not be standing still.
To your left on the second row.
Can you talk a little bit about the attack drill that was instilled during the spring?
I'm trying to remember which one. I really can't remember.
I think it's the one where, from what I understand, it's the one where it's 3 teammates, 10-yard drill, navigate about 10 yards.
Okay. John Chavis implemented that. He brought that from when he was at LSU. It's basically fights of the will, like who's gonna give up first, who's gonna keep fighting, who's gonna give it they all to get to that bag. So, and who's gonna make sure that they don't get to the bag. It was basically just test of wills.
To your right in the camera bank.
Rhea from WVUA in Tuscaloosa. I've seen that you've been on the SEC honor roll every year that you've been in college, and how are you able to manage both playing football and D1 football while also being so academically advanced?
Yes, ma'am. It's not easy at all. It's basically just time management. I understand that a lot of people have a lot of different things going on. Like you might have something going on at home. You might have something going on like just in your household while you're in college and you just doing that by yourself. But you got to try to reach out and get help like from tutors and things as such. And they can help you, your academic counselors and things like that can help you basically achieve everything you need to.
We have time for 2 or 3 more right here in the camera bank again.
I want to ask you about the doll again.
Yes, sir.
That's something that's more out of the box for media days. It's a bold thing to do. So why was it important for you to do that?
Because I want them to see everything that I see. Like, I used to go back to the city and tell them everything that I see and everything that be going on. They'd be like, dang, it's crazy. But he was never able to see it. He was never able to come to a game. You know, he was supposed to, but then, you know what I'm saying, other things happened, other things were inspired. But now he's able to see it all, and I'm able to keep him with me.
Do we have anything else? Okay, right here in the middle, second row.
So how much talk has there been about trying to improve in the area of takeaways, just being more aggressive and bringing more pressure and trying to create more in terms of getting those takeaways under Chief?
Chief definitely has been putting the emphasis on all the takeaways, all the sacks and pressure and all of that. He's been making sure that we're working hard and making sure we're explosive enough to be able to get to those plays. And not just getting to those plays, but making those plays. That's the difference. We probably missed out on 12 sacks last year, just missed tackles and not wrapping up. So now we're trying to make sure we're putting the emphasis on that. And when we get to those plays, because you're going to get to them, especially in John Chavis' defense, just making them.
To your far right, but talk straight ahead when you're answering.
You bring a prop, people continue to talk about it. Give me the name of the family member and the circumstances behind that shooting.
John Neal. The circumstances I couldn't tell you. He basically went missing the day before, and then the next day he was found in the back of the car, and they set the car on fire. That's all I can tell you.
Anything else? Thank you very much for your time. Good luck this season.
Thank you.